Hey, work is over. I am on my way to pick up Katie. I had to work a little bit later because, well, her car decided to not work for a little while. So I picked her up on Tuesday. It's Thursday right now. I picked her up from work on Tuesday and then took her where she needed to be. She was having a Bible study with some ladies from our church. And then we're just like, you know what, we can just deal with getting the car tomorrow morning. So I took her to work, tried starting up the car because she had a doctor's appointment. So when we tried to start up the car, I got nothing at all. So we're like, alright, I'll deal with it later. So I ended up having to take her to the doctor and ended up having to call out from work for it because of that. So took her to the doctor and everything, then we had lunch, and yeah, she didn't go into work either. So later on, we went and tried to get the car running again. Could not get it. Gave up at about 10 o'clock and went home. Well, this morning I drop her off at work, and she goes out to the car, starts right up. So she took it to go get gas, and then well, she went and got lunch from Kroger, and then she drove to a gas station, and you know, when she filled up, she tried to leave, and nothing. So we had to get a tow truck in and use our roadside assistance thing, because I was at work. I'm on the other side of town. So they went and towed the car away. So now we got to deal with that. So yeah, that's why. Long version of why I had to work late. I don't even think I said I was working late, but whatever. Katie actually got a gift card given to her for, I think it's Logan's or Lone Star, or I don't know, it's some steakhouse, so I'm going to go pick her up right now, and that's where we're heading. She sent her a text earlier saying, almost done, and she said, good, hurry up, I want steak. Which, in my head, that's what she said. That's how she typed it out. And it's what makes sense to me, because I know my wife. It's going to be a long day tomorrow. Where I work, we're required to have at least 40 hours. So, if we get like 36 hours by Thursday when we leave, we only have to work 4 hours the next day. On Friday, so call it a half day, and then I'm gonna have to go in and I gotta go in like it's a whole day and get as many hours in as I can, and so I don't want to use any of my benefit time, but I'm gonna have to. So instead of like full 8 hours that I would lose if I just, you know, did the minimum, I'm gonna go in and try to get quite a few hours. Instead of working 4 hours, I'm gonna try to work as long as I can. I think with my mathing, I ended up with 36 hours, just depending on. The way I have it set up, if I get there at a certain time and I'll leave at a certain time, that will give me a total of 36 hours for the week. So I will only have to use 4 hours of benefit time as opposed to 8 hours. So that part sucks, but whatever. I want to save that time for when Hudson gets here, and I want to hang out with him. doctor's appointment or something like that I need to take him to, you know, I got it covered. So it's gonna be a long couple days. So we'll figure it out. I think it's sad that there are some kids who will only know the song as a Puff Daddy song from Godzilla. So there aren't too many songs that drive me crazy, but Wagon Wheel is one of them. I mean, it's a good song. It's just played all the time. I mean, it's, you know, March 2014 and the song's still regularly played. I was in downtown Nashville for something, and then like this bar after bar, you know, on Broadway, you know, just walking up and down, just wagon wheel here, wagon wheel here, just non-stop. So I'm a little burnt out on it. Hey, going to work. It's Casual Friday, so I get to wear jeans. Just another thing that I really like about my job. I dropped Katie off at work because her car is still out of commission, and yeah, just heading to work. Not to work for very long today. I explained that last time. And another cool thing is, there's a local grocery store that's going to be bringing food for us today, so didn't have to worry about packing a lunch or anything, so it's another perk. It's just going to take me a while to get there now. See, it's one of those things where you have a window of, I don't know, like clear roads, I guess. Say it's like 6:50 and you have to be at work by 7. Roads are going to be clear, but if you in that same spot at 6:55, it's going to be slammed, just from everybody else being late. So that part's a pain. Oh, looks like he slid around and slammed that fence. Yeah, I know my check coolant light's on. I'll deal with it. It's time to go home. Usually my office leaves at 3 at the latest. But I had to stick around because of car issues and everything, just to make up my time. And yeah, if it's, we have the motion sensors on the lights, and if nobody, or if it doesn't feel anybody moving, you know, at a certain time, then it kills the lights. So, yeah, it did that to me earlier, and it reminded me of The Office when Dwight would, I don't know if this is a spoiler or not, but Office has been off for a few years, so if you haven't seen it, that's your own fault. When Dwight owned the building, he would have the lights set to shut off just to save money. Remember them throwing up stacks of papers just to get the lights on again, which I haven't seen anybody do that yet, but looking forward to something like that. One guy said that his manager had those lights in her office and they would turn off, so she would stand up and do some jumping jacks just to turn it back on. So, see if I can get somebody to do that next week. Okay, I had to come to the grocery store because I got a ticket on the last trip to Ohio. Speeding ticket. Yeah, I know. And you can't pay it online, and I definitely wasn't going to go all the way up to Ohio for court date for a speeding ticket. So I got to come here and get a money order so I can send it snail mail, so we'll see how that goes. I'm still trying to get used to when people are staring while I'm vlogging, so it'll take a little while to get used to, but it's fine. Okay, I don't always buy lottery tickets. If I have spare change or something like that, I'll get one. So, let's see. Looking for a 10. Got an 11, so probably not going to get a 10. Oh man. Worst day ever. Alright, well, whenever I was at the store, I was often calling people at the service desk and just messing with them. And, remember one time I called and said that, yeah, I was in your store earlier and I had to use the bathroom, but ended up clogging. So I went and grabbed one of your plungers off the shelf and used it, and I wanted y'all to know that I did put it back on the shelf. I didn't want y'all to think I was taking it or nothing. And the girl just goes, hold on. And she just kind of set the phone down, and she was going to ask for help. Then I walked over and just kind of fessed up to it. So that is what I'm going to do right now. Just call the store.
Thank you for calling Congress. This is Dominic. Can I help you?
Hey, I got a quick question for you.
Yes?
I was in there earlier and I bought me a lottery ticket, and it did not win. I was wondering if I can bring it in with my receipt and exchange it for another lottery ticket.
No.
Even if I bring my receipt?
No, all sales are final on lottery.
I thought this is one of those places where the customer's always right.
Well, we don't do nothing with the lottery.
Oh, can I just get my dollar back then?
We can't do anything about that. You'll have to call the lottery.
Very good. Hey, this is Chris. I was just messing with you.
Oh, sorry, you're a loser.
Alright. Thanks for playing along.
Oh, you're welcome.
See ya.
Alright, bye.
Very good.